Imagine if character were not just an idea, not just a trait you read about in books or hear in Sunday school, but a person, a real person, with eyes full of wisdom, a voice that doesn't shout, but when he speaks, nations listen. He walks slowly, yet purposefully. He's not in a rush because time serves him. Not the other way round. He doesn't wear a crown, but kings respect him. He's not rich, but he walks through palaces. He doesn't have a big platform, yet he shapes generations. Character is the one person that every truly great man or woman has met and honored. You don't get to greatness without him. You don't earn respect without him. You don't finish your race strong unless he runs beside you. Character, the quiet friend of every hero, the mentor behind every miracle, the whisper behind every wise decision. You may not recognize him at first. He doesn't dress to impress. He's not always popular. In fact, sometimes people mock him, avoid him, dismiss him. But those who know him, they rise, they stand out, they become the ones history remembers. Let's take a walk through scripture. Let's find those who walked with character. Abraham met character. When a land dispute rose between him and Lot, Abraham could have fought. He could have claimed the best land, but instead he chose peace. He told Lot, "Choose whichever land you want. I'll take the other." That's not weakness, that's character. Because Abraham didn't trust the land, he trusted God. And character smiled, walked with him, and made him the father of many nations. Joseph walked hand in hand with character. From his father's house to a pit, from Potiphar's house to a prison, betrayed, accused, forgotten, but never bitter, never broken. Joseph held on to integrity like a man clinging to a lifeline. He refused temptation. He interpreted dreams for others when his own seemed crushed. And when Pharaoh called, Joseph didn't need to prepare, because character had been preparing him all along. From prisoner to prime minister, all because he honored character when no one was watching. Ruth honored character. Her world collapsed. She lost her husband. She could have returned to comfort, to her past, but instead, she said to Naomi, "Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God." Loyalty, faithfulness, humility. Ruth gave character everything she had, and character gave her Boaz, gave her a future, gave her a place in the bloodline of the Messiah. Daniel stood with character in Babylon, a foreign land, a strange culture, pressure to conform, to compromise. But Daniel, he prayed anyway. He honored God when the law told him not to. And when they threw him to the lions, he didn't tremble. Why? Because character was with him in the den. And guess what? The lions noticed. What about David? A shepherd boy no one noticed. But when Goliath mocked God, character stood up inside him. With no armor, no sword, just faith and a sling, he ran toward the giant. Because character teaches you this. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's obedience in the presence of fear. Esther partnered with character. When the lives of her people were at stake, she could have stayed silent, but she said, "If I perish, I perish." That's not just bravery, that's character crowned with purpose. And because she stood up, a nation was saved. Nehemiah labored with character. He wept for broken walls and then got up and built them. He didn't wait for applause. He faced opposition, betrayal, threats, and still kept building, because when character holds the hammer, the wall will rise. And then there was Jesus, the Word made flesh, holiness in human form, perfect character walking among imperfect people. He touched lepers, he dined with sinners, he washed feet, even of the one who would betray him. No arrogance, no selfishness, just pure, unstoppable love clothed in humility. He spoke truth when it was dangerous. He forgave when it was painful. He laid down his life when he could have called angels. The ultimate expression of character is Christ himself. So here's the question. Have you met character? You see, character doesn't just want to visit. He wants to move in. He wants to influence your speech, your choices, your relationships, your private life, your online life, your walk with God. The world is loud with noise and fame and filters, but character is the quiet strength in the storm. He is the voice in your spirit that says, don't lie, don't cheat, forgive, wait, pray, do what's right, even when no one's watching. Character may cost you comfort, it may cost you popularity, but what it gives in return is weight, depth, glory, legacy. If you want a life that echoes through eternity, if you want your name to matter in heaven, if you want to stand before God and hear, well done, then you must walk with character. Not just on Sundays, not just when it's easy, but every single day, in your thoughts, in your business, in your ministry, in your friendships, in your waiting, in your rising, in your falling, and getting back up. Walk with character and you will walk with God. Because character is more than a virtue, more than a value. He is a destiny companion. Those who know him go far. Those who follow him shine bright. And those who live with him change the world. Seek him, pursue him, honor him, become him.